Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this Tuesday edition of Reporter's Notebook. For those of you who've maybe never tuned in to Reporter's Notebook before, it's a fun segment we get to do here at WNCT. Generally, towards the end of our work days, we get to bring in some coworkers in here to the digital studio and dive a little deeper into the stories that we cover for you guys each and every day. Dive a little deeper into, what it's like to be a news reporter here at WNCT, kind of behind the scenes. So today I am joined through Zoom by Miss Caroline Bowyer. She's out on the scene right now. How are you doing today?
Doing well, Emily. Happy you are.
I am. You are out enjoying. It's a little chillier today than it was yesterday, but it's still some beautiful weather. So I know you're out on your story right now. You have live shots, so you're kind of in between those right now. So much appreciated for you being able to jump on here and join us real quick. But you had a really fascinating story today that I just couldn't wait to talk to you about. So I'm going to let you kind of just go ahead and take the floor with this and kind of explain, what you got to attend today and the significance behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. So this morning I got to go to what ECU called kind of a moderated discussion. And since it's spring break here at ECU, it was mainly professors, but actually even some students showed up, and we gathered in one of the classrooms in Brewster and had a Zoom conversation with some university students who are in Ukraine right now. They're from Ukraine. They're going to college in Ukraine right now, just for them to kind of talk to us about what they're experiencing firsthand during this Russian invasion. It was actually so interesting because everyone was in such high spirits, which is, I think, one of the things that probably surprised me the most, because you hear all these devastating stories about all the death and destruction, but these people were just so proud to be from Ukraine and so proud of their country and the way it's defending itself. So it was very inspiring, but also just very horrifying to hear some of the things that are happening, like schools being bombed and missiles dropping on residential areas and hospitals being destroyed and that kind of thing. So it's just awful what these people are going through. But they also spoke about, how grateful they are that people like the ECU crowd is wanting to hear their story, so we can spread that information to other people, so we all have a little bit of a better understanding and can try to help them in any way we can.
Absolutely. And I know you don't want to give, obviously too much away from your story today, but was there anything else you might be able to tell us about what these students were kind of explaining about what they've been witnessing and maybe how they're feeling a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, Emily, one of the things that really stuck with me today is the crowd was allowed to ask the students questions via Zoom. And someone asked, what are y'all looking forward to in the future? And almost every single one of them said that they can't really think past today or tomorrow because the future is so uncertain for them and they're so fearful for their lives. So that is just something that really stuck with me, because I think, as young Americans, I'm not old enough to remember 9/11, even though I was alive. So I just feel like young Americans haven't ever really experienced anything like a war. And so that was just something that really stuck with me is, they can't even, the plans that they had for the summer, they can't even think about that at this point, because they're just trying to make it day by day and hope that their family members make it day by day as well.
Absolutely. I think that is, maybe the most resonating thing that what you just said, that these people like they don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. They have no idea. So they don't even really necessarily want to consider what that future could look like. I mean, that really, I think, completely puts things into perspective for what is going on over in Ukraine and with this Russian invasion. So, I mean, I know it's devastating for these individuals, and I'm so grateful that ECU and the faculty there took this chance to reach out and want to learn more and want to hear, because again, there's a lot of, I mean, even in the US there's kind of some propaganda going around about this. So I think it's so important to hear, like you said, firsthand from what these people are seeing every single day. I mean, it's absolutely heartbreaking. So Caroline, thank you so much for attending this event, for discussing this and doing a story on this. I think this is so important, and I mean, I just thank you for this.
Absolutely. And then one other thing I wanted to add as well was, I mean, obviously, donating money is always helpful, but another easy way that these students suggested that we could all help is by making sure that we're spreading, kind of like what you were talking about, Emily, accurate information on our social media accounts about the invasion. Because, they were telling me President Putin is spreading a lot of really damaging misinformation. So one easy way that you can just help is make sure that that you're spreading truthful information if you're going to share anything on your social media platforms.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Caroline, for joining us. And again, you were out on your live shot right now, literally in between hits. So I appreciate you so much jumping on this Zoom call with us real quick to chat about this. Because again, I just think this is such an important story, and so many people I think need to hear and see this. So I thank you so much. You guys, of course, there's always more information. Caroline's story will, of course, be posted on our website along with more information under that as well. So please feel free to check that out. Thank you again, Caroline, and thank you guys for watching another edition of Reporter's Notebook.